Hey guys, welcome to a very, very interesting Let's Play, something I've recently been able to get to work on my computer, and now that I've got it working, I can, well, finally do a Let's Play on this very particular version of a game that Sega created. It's another Sega game, but it's not on the Genesis, and it's not on the Game Gear, nor Master System. So what could that possibly leave us? Why, it's quite simple, folks, the arcades. And yes, we are playing Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, based off the really freaking awesome motion picture Moonwalker, which has, well, the Smooth Criminal dance, which is probably the best music video I've seen in a long-ass time.
Moonwalker.
Oh man, that's just, love to hear that. So, basically, yes, we play as Michael Jackson, as our goal is to save little kids from Mr. Big, because he wants to basically poison kids and by getting them addicted to meth. And yes, you can have 3 people play, but alas, I lack the additional 2 people, so we shall plan our own. Yeah. That's just an idea of what to... But you know what the best part of this game? Whenever you insert a coin, you get this awesome sound. Oh yeah, let's listen to that again. God, such an awesome, interesting sound. Guaranteed to freak the hell out of people if you ever popped in if you ever were playing this through MAME. And God, it'd kind of be fun to actually try to find an actual arcade that has this. But after all the stuff that's happened in the past couple of years, and with the recent death, I just don't think that's gonna be possible anymore. But I digress. Let's play. I'm Mr. Big, the ruler! Get him! Round 1, cabaret. Ah, Mr. Big! Anyway, basically, it's a standard isometric fighting game, but instead of punching, we fire shockwaves of magical energy at our enemies. And in case there gets too many enemies, we can hit button 2 and we can dance! And of course, if we touch our Bubbles the Monkey, we turn into Mecha Jackson! And saving that fat kid gives us health. But no, we now get wrist-mounted laser beams and rocket launches! Man, can you just imagine the Metal Slug guy sees Mecha Jackson? Laser cannon, rocket launcher. Anyway. Let's save Annie, and then we get to fight our first boss. Whoa, never mind. Guess I already killed him. Round 2, the Amusement Quarter. God. As Smooth Criminal is playing in the background. I have no idea what the hell's going on in these comics. But yes, this is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, made back in 1990 on basically the hype of not only the Bad album, but as well as the actual video, Moonwalker, was released to the general public, which of course featured the official dance video for Smooth Criminal, which is probably the best music dance video in history, basically. And Smooth Criminal is gonna be like one of my favorite Michael... Ooh, damn, I died. But we come back on a wishing star and continue to wreak havoc and kill Mr. Big's goons. But as I was saying, Smooth Criminal is gonna be like one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs, next to Billie Jean and as well as Beat It. I like Thriller. I'm not a huge fan as most people are of Thriller, but it's still a pretty good song. And is that guy not wearing any pants? What the hell? Okay, that guy, Mr. Big, has got to be stopped, so he can stop flashing the kids. Anyway, screw this. Come on. As we use damn shockwaves to kill everybody in our grasp. I don't know what the hell's keeping this kid, like, locked. It looks like some kind of magical generator? Those are pathetic robots. Hey, and the kid gives us our dance ability. But yeah, basically this game was ported to the Sega, to many different home consoles. But the one most people remember is actually the Sega Genesis one. But as far as Sega goes, this was ported to the Genesis, Game Gear, and Master System. The Genesis version, the one that most people remember and played well known. And in that one, it was basically a hide-and-seek game where you basically had to find only one kid, which was Annie, And as soon as you did, you basically had to find Mr. Big in some portion of the room in which Bubbles the Monkey would tell you. And then you had to fight a bunch of goons, and the best way to kill them was, of course, by dancing. But in all honesty, actually, as much as the home port is awesome, the arcade port is just probably the best one. Not only is it just a hell of a lot more action-packed, you're not just having to save one kid. I mean, yeah, we can make the kid jokes as much as we want, but after a while, just saving Annie was kind of, well, I guess, I don't know, kind of bored and repetitive. How every single stage involved you trying to kill either increasingly harder enemies. Damn, that sucked. That just, oh, hi, you're all dying. But with this, basically, you get 3-player co-op, standard beat-em-up action, which is always fun, arcade-wise. And the music is, well, kick-ass, but it was also pretty kick-ass in the Genesis game. But enough about that. We're basically in the area where the Smooth Criminal music video took place in that awesome bar. Oh, thank you, Joey. Ah, crap. But yeah, you can charge up your magical energy of kick-assness. You can use sword spurts to the enemies, but as you can see, you can build up energy and whoop-bam! It basically goes flying. Touch Bubbles, and we'll turn to Mecha Jackson once more, with wrist-mounted laser cannons. And you're probably wondering, why the hell is Michael Jackson turned into a robot? Well, in the actual Moonwalker video, during the segment that was dedicated to Smooth Criminal and some sort of story, basically what ends up happening is that Michael Jackson tracks Mr. Big after he kidnaps Annie and the other kids into Mr. Big's, lair. And, when all of his goons gang up on Michael Jackson, he catches a falling star and turns into this. And just kills every single one of the goons. It's it's really funny and awesome to watch. But not to mention, it doesn't show you this in this version, but awesome movie, Jackson kind of turned into a DeLorean, if you will. And in the Sega Genesis game, it kind of does open up with Michael turning into the DeLorean. But no, I'm sorry, that was when you left for the streets, but he basically turned into the DeLorean and turned back. And the final boss fight for the Genesis game was actually a first-person space battle in which you were DeLorean Jackson fighting against Mr. Big and his, oh, I don't know, Andros Star Fox Incorporation thingy. So we're going to kill that guard, and we're done with round 2. And, kids come back. Round 3, Night Street with Beat It! Bring him for me, dead or alive! They told her, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. Oh, damn, got killed there. Beat it. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. Ah, crap, these guys are just being relentless now. Now Mr. Big's serious. Oh, wow, we're fighting more Flasher goons. Not in front of the kid. Ooh, wait a minute. Nah, I'm kidding. I've wanted to do Moonwalker for the longest time, but unfortunately, every time I played the Genesis version, I was basically reduced to... I got stuck in the graveyard level, the final graveyard level, to be precise. Because the boss for the graveyard level was just... ah, damn. Was two, almost unkillable zombies. And no matter everything I tried, I just couldn't kill them, and that kind of, stopped my chances of hoping to do an LP on it. And then, of course, I kind of gave up on the idea, and, still just played with it just to kind of say, oh yeah, I'm gonna play some Moonwalker. Until about a week ago, I managed to finally get MAME to work, and once I got MAME working, I'm like, okay, I think I kind of decided, if I got MAME working, I might as well see if I can get a working copy of the arcade version of Moonwalker since I've never played it. And when I got to work, I was like, yep, it's Let's Play time. Wow. Now we got cars, more Flash Dragoons, gonna charge up my special energy and charge my laser. Alright, come on. Bring it. Bring it! I ain't scared of you! Oh my god, they're just coming out of the woodwork! Are these those pelvic thrusting robots? Ah, it is the pelvic thrusting robots! but we'll have to save the pelvic thrusting robots and their pervertedness and epicness for the next video. So then guys, I'll see you next time on Let's Play Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. See you then.